Sir, yesterday multi-threading whatever the methods in multi-threading, how to set the name, how to get the thread name, after that how to identify thread identification number, active underscore count, enumerate function, is alive, join, and what about the daemon threads and non-daemon threads? Daemon threads are nothing but which are running in the background. Those are called as a daemon threads. They are given support to the non-daemon threads. Main thread is always non-daemon only. So how the daemon nature is coming means from the parent to child. If the parent is daemon, child is the daemon. If the parent is non-daemon, child is also non-daemon thread. For example, I have to write a program. Sir, now from threading, import star, import the time module, def I can give the job for I in range of 10. Sir, this child thread is running 10 times. I have to provide the thread name is lazy thread. For every execution, I have to give an time dot sleep of 1 second. Create object to the thread class. My target equal to job, and I'm given t is the reference variable, t dot start. After that, time dot sleep 5 seconds waiting. I'm using print end of the application. In my program, how many threads are there? 2 threads are available there. One is main thread, second one is child thread. First time t dot start. So job function will be started. Lazy thread, 1 second taking time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. Main thread is not executed because I provided time dot sleep 5 seconds. After 5 times execution of lazy thread, automatically end of the application main thread got executed. Again, it is also executing. Now see the output. Go to the command prompt. D drive, working directory, py, test.py. Lazy thread, lazy thread, lazy thread. After 5 seconds, main thread also executed. End of application, again running. So total program executed. Here any explanation is not required. You know all the things. But in my application, both threads are daemon threads or non-daemon threads. Both are non-daemon. Because main thread is non-daemon. Main thread is created child thread. Both are non-daemon. How to provide the daemon nature means before starting of the thread, you have to give t dot daemon equal to true. Now you have to tell main thread is the non-daemon. My child thread is the which one? Daemon thread. If you run the program, what is the output we will get? What is the output we are getting? Sir, I check this. I will run the program. What is the output we are getting? क्या हो गया? Previous execution now. Previously, lazy thread executed 10 times. Now, 5 times. End of application execution. Mari, child thread not executed. What is the reason? Sir, previous case, in this case, both the threads are non-daemon threads only. That's why both are executed until completion of their works. In this situation, one is the daemon, second one is the non-daemon thread. Whenever non-daemon thread execution completed, automatically all the daemon threads execution will be finished. It's terminated automatically. The reason is, as I am telling simple example, hero, heroine, these people are called as non-daemon people. Daemon people are background working. Example, you can take the makeup man. So today, heroine shooting is not there. Any work for makeup man? No. Shooting completed. And all non-daemon threads are terminated. Then any work for makeup man, all these people? No. So whenever non-daemon thread terminated, so daemon threads by default terminated, it won't executed in the second case. In case of first case, both are non-daemon threads only. Until their completion of work, they executed. But second case, child thread is the daemon, main thread is the non-daemon. Once non-daemon thread execution completed, all the daemon threads are terminated automatically. So next one, last one in the multi-threading. Whenever the last non-daemon thread terminates, automatically all the daemon threads will be terminated. Whenever the last non-daemon thread terminates, automatically all the daemon threads will be terminated. In the above program, if you comment line 1, then both main thread, child threads are non-daemon, and hence both will be executed until their completion. If you are not commenting line 1, then main thread is non-daemon and child thread is daemon. Main thread terminates automatically. Child thread will be terminated. So next concept is in multi-threading synchronization. Sir, synchronization means if multiple threads are executing simultaneously, then there is a chance of getting a data inconsistency problem. For example, here I have a function is there def which function I'm passing argument name for I in range of 10. I have to print good morning, comma. N attribute means same line we can continue. I have to give in time dot sleep of 1 second. print that name. Whenever calling which function, I'm passing one argument. Good morning. In the same line, it will print a name, but it will take 1 second time. Create the object for the thread class. Target equal to wish. But wish contains one argument I have to pass. There is one keyword argument is there, args. We have to pass the tuple of values. I'm given the first value, Sunny, followed by comma. It's the first thread T1. I have to create another thread T2. T2. Now T1 dot start, T2 dot start. Now in this case, output is not coming properly. Data inconsistency problem will come. You know, good morning, Bunny, Sunny. So properly output is not coming in this case. My requirement is whenever I'm calling T dot start, who is the T1? Sunny. So first I want to execute Sunny. Until completion of this, you have to wait. Such a type of concept is nothing but what it is, synchronization. If multiple threads accessing at a time, data inconsistency problem will come. For example, online ticket reservation you can take. If you want to go to the movie, you have to book the ticket, book my show. For example, tomorrow, if you want to go to the tomorrow Sunday holiday, you want to go to movie with your girlfriend. Huh? సరే సింగిల్గా వెళ్ళండి ఓకేనా if you want to go to the movie you have to require 3 tickets okay one more person also going to the movie one the people they want to go to the 3 people are there so totally here one person required 2 tickets one lady required 3 tickets are there but unfortunately finally last how many tickets are there only 4 are there total theater full that person required 3 one person required 4 tickets then sir 4 tickets means 3 tickets their requirement satisfied 2 tickets their requirements also satisfied but both came at a time 5 I can required but I have only 4 are there then what I was doing is first request who is sending the request suppose this person sending the request first I can process this request this person I can make it as a hold because both processing not possible I have only 4 are there total requirement 5 are there they first this person came 4 3 satisfied I can process the request that's why if multiple threads are accessing here the problem is ticket inconsistency problem because 2 requests at a time processing not possible who came first I process the request another person I can make it as a hold such a type of concept is nothing but synchronization problem so in this case sir the major problem is the word we can use ticket inconsistency problem in my example here this is called as a data inconsistency problem because both people are accessing at a time Sunny and Bundy. I'm not given proper output. This example is called as data inconsistency. This example is called as a ticket inconsistency problem. For example, there is one wife and husband is there. Okay. Especially this example for purely boys. Okay, don't do this type of mistakes in your lifetime. Okay. Wife and husband is there. Both are software employees. That is the only main problem. She is getting 50,000 salary. He is also getting 50,000. Every month they are earning 1 lakh. So, boy, every month 1 lakh means their lives are very happy. But sometimes problems will come because of, okay, na? Take care. But this person is na always boys are very innocent people. They don't know anything. Yeah, I know. Okay. Boys are very innocent, Papa. They don't know anything. He did a blunder mistake in his lifetime. The mistake is he opened one joint account. He opened a joint account with his wife. Adi, he did a blunder mistake in his entire lifetime. Sorry, in his bank balance, 1 lakh is there. Because today, second, yesterday salaries credited, software employees first tarikh, 1 lakh amount is there. Okay, fine. He is seeing the balance. 1 lakh is there. Okay, masti, we will enjoy. Tomorrow, Sunday, wife is going to the shopping. Generally, lady is going to the shopping Sundays because of Sunday she went for the shopping, sir. Okay. She is telling, Array, today I have to do all the works in the home. I'm going to the shop. I will come. Like that, she is telling. She started shopping at 9 a.m. Went for the shopping. So once he started shopping, doing. Because they when they're shopping, only they know the starting time, ending time, don't know. Only doing shopping. Finally, shop owner came, Madam, can you please complete your shopping? Please pay the bill. We will close the shop. Like that, he is asking. Morning 9 a.m. Started 9 p.m. Sir, she is asking, Sir, chalo, take the bill. He is given the bill to her. The bill amount is 90,000 bill is there. Gold, gilt, dress, all the bill, 90,000 is there. What is the bank balance? 1 lakh ఉంది కదా ఇంకేంటి మరి why this 10,000 means in home one person is there na, one bakara is there. For his expenses purpose, she is living 10,000 rupees. Okay, he will enjoy. But he is also having expenses na monthly. Tea, ghee, chai, ghee, like that juice. Sorry. She is given the card. She is the given card. Swipe it. Warner swipe the card. Declined. Card declined. What is this nonsense? Yesterday salary game. She is telling very proudly. Once again, check it. 1 lakh balance is there. Calm day. Papam, boy, na, he is also boy, innocent people. Sorry, madam. Okay. He's very smiley. Again, he's swiping the card. Madam, sorry. Declined. Wait 1 minute. Ruko. Call. ఎవరికి ఉన్నాడుగా ఒకడు కాల్ అరే క్యా హో గయా కార్డ్ నై వర్కింగ్ బిల్ కిतना like that he is asking baby कितना bill just 90,000 अयो सॉरी मेरा दोस्त 1 o'clock को कॉल किया 1 p.m. he is just asking 15,000 I transferred ओके रुको मैं आ रहा हूँ फोन कट किया खत्म in his life this effect minimum to minimum 6 months will be there in his home. So here what is the problem? First who started shopping? Wife. But in middle husband came and accessing the account. Because of this problem there is small problem is there, that is problem money inconsistency. Because already one thread is accessing account, don't give permission to the another thread. Once she completed shopping, then only have to give access to the another thread. Because of both are accessing parallelly, she getting the some problem. This type of problem is called as, what is that? Money inconsistency. Here ticket inconsistency. In regularly in our programming lifestyle, data inconsistency problems are there. If multiple threads are accessing at a time, these many problems are there. So that's why Wherever required, then only we can use the synchronization. So in this case, I want to give allow only wife thread only. Once she completed shopping, then I can give access to the husband. Here also, who came into the first, I can give access to the lady na genta. That person I can give. Here also my example, who came into the first picture based on my program, first thread T1 Sunny. So until Sunny completed, I have to wait Bunny. Ante at a time, I want to execute only one thread. Such a type of concept is called as what it is, synchronization problem. To handle this synchronization, there are three concepts are there: lock, R lock, and semaphore. Sir, synchronization. If multiple threads are executing simultaneously, then there may be chance of data inconsistency problems. Means outputs are not coming. Inconsistency means sir, here we are getting irregular output because threads are executing a simultaneously wish function. because of say both threads are executing at a time. That's why output is not coming properly. To overcome that problem, we should go for synchronization. To overcome that problem, we go for synchronization. The threads will be executed one by one so that we can overcome data inconsistency problems. At a time, only one thread. The main application areas of synchronization. In Python, we can implement synchronization by using first one lock, second one R lock, third one semaphore. Three ways are there. Lock, Sir, synchronization by using the lock. Synchronization by using locking mechanism. Sir, generally, lock is a one class in the Python. Whenever class is there, lock with parenthesis means object dot created. Give you a reference variable L. So, normal meaning of the what is the meaning of lock? General meaning. Suppose we are entering into the room, we have to lock the door. Anyone will enter? No. Do you know present and everyone having the cell phones, mobiles, one, two SIM cards, mobile net, everything free. In 15, 20 years back, there are some public telephone booths are there. Telephone booths. Once one person entering to that, he can close the door. He can speak the phone. Once he come outside, then only second person will enter because one person entering into the inside, he can lock the door. If any person is there outside, compulsory they have to wait only. Once his call completed, he come outside, then only second person will entering into the inside. That is the meaning of lock. Same like the here also, the person who came into the picture first, Sunny. I am creating object for the lock. L dot, there is one function is there, sir. Acquire. Now Sunny got the lock. Once the program execution completed, she will release the lock. Then only it is go to the second person, Bunny. Same like normal how we are using locking. We need to create object for the lock class, acquire the lock. Once your work is completed, you have to release the lock. Then in the same program, if both threads are executed simultaneously, instead of that, I created object for lock class and I can acquire. Who came into the picture first, he will get the lock. In this program, first Sunny get the lock. She released. Next Bunny get the lock. Bunny will release the lock. For example, here. Sir, from threading import star. What is the class name? Lock. Give the reference variable L. L dot acquire. L dot release. So who is getting the lock now? Who will got the lock? Main thread. Because who is running this program? Main thread only. So only one thread is there. Main thread will get the lock. Main thread will release the lock. See here. Execution done. Main thread is getting lock. Release. Only one thread is there. If multiple threads are there, I will show. For example, I'm commenting this. Now, main thread is not acquiring the lock, but to try to release. Then what will happen, sir? Suppose, sir, you are going to, after completion of class, you are going to your room. You can open your lock because you are the owner. You have the lock key is there. You can open your lock. Suppose you can go to your beside flat, try to open the lock. Then you are not owner, but you are trying to open that lock. Then 100 came. Automatically because you are not owner, but you are trying to open the lock. It is not possible. Main thread is not acquiring, but is trying to lock, release that. Immediately we are getting release, unlock, lock. Because you are not owner. Once you can acquire, then only you have the permission to release the lock. Without acquiring, how you are releasing. So first you have to acquire lock. After that, you have to release the lock. Such a type of concept is called as by using a locking mechanism. So previous program, check this. This is the program. Here both threads are executed. I'm getting problem. create object L equal to lock. Once coming to the wish function, L dot, what is the function? Acquire. So, who is acquiring the lock means who is first thread started? T1. Now Sunny got the lock. Once program execution done, come outside L dot. What is the function? Release. So now in this case, see the output. First Sunny got the lock. Sunny will be executed. After that, Sunny release the lock. She will give lock to the bunny. Executed. Yes, like this, we are getting the output, proper output. So synchronization meant for only one thread at a time. Such a type of concept is called as. Sir, now I deleted line number 10. Then what will happen? Huh? What about second one? Sir, చూడండి, Sunny get the lock, but she didn't release. If you run the program, who got the lock? Sunny. Executed, executed, executed. Still, your cursor is blinking. Nothing, it won't do anything. We have to kill that thread. Means we have to stop the server. Means we have to close the command prompt or else control with break. Control C also not working. Sometimes I'm using control C, keyboard interruption. In this case, control C is also not working. Control with break or else we have to close the command prompt. We have to kill the thread. Because Sunny got the lock, she didn't release it. For example, sir, one person going to the room, he can lock the door. Suddenly, he was dead in the room. Then we have to break the door. There is no alternative. Because he locked the door, he dead suddenly unexpectedly. We have to break the door only. No alternative. Same here also. Sunny got the lock, she didn't release it. We have to use control plus break, or else we have to close the command prompt. Then thread is killed by that. Compulsory you have to release. Sir, first one, synchronization by using the lock. We can create object for lock class. Sir, Monday onwards, the class should be 9:30. I will start the class. Just like that. Why, Sarah? KBH will class is there na 7:15. I will go there. I will take the class 7:15 to 9. 9 o'clock I will be started there. 9:30 I will reach here. Hmm? KBH వస్తాడా? Maximum 3-4 days it will finish. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday advanced Python will be finished. After that, okay, 1 week I will tell the Python new features. So regular expressions, PDBC. Maximum 15th is our last class. నాయనా నంపే పండాస్ లేదు. వేస్తారు ఎప్పుడు బ్యాచ్ చేస్తారా? వేసినప్పుడు యూ కెన్ అటెండ్. Sure. So in the above program, at a time, only one thread is allowed to execute the wish method, and hence we will get regular output. DBA continuous Python program, this topic is covered or it's pending? Sir, in the locking mechanism, there is a small problem is there. That is, for example, see here, from threading import star, create object for lock class, give the reference variable L. Sir, here only one thread is there. That thread is main thread. Main thread trying to acquire the lock object. L dot lock, sorry. What is the function? Acquire. So main thread got the lock. Again, main thread is trying to acquire the lock. Again. Then what will happen, sir? Command prompt leda. Main thread is the owner. Again, main thread is trying to acquiring the lock second time. Then see this py test.py. What is happened? Thread was blocked. Still blinking. It is not coming to the next command prompt. Now I'm not able to execute the next program because my thread was blocked. Lock mechanism can be allowed only one thread, only one time. If you are to try to acquire multiple times, it will block the thread. చేయలేదు, not required. ఎందుకు అవుద్ది? Here only one thread is there, no problem. Why it is blocking means because of two. Sorry, చూడు. I removed this. Okay, only one time I am acquiring. మరి అయిందిగా ఇప్పుడు. If multiple threads are released, is compulsory. Only one thread is their main thread. No one is waiting, no problem. Now I am executing multiple times. The problem is if you try to acquire multiple times, the problem came. Now thread was blocked. Check it carefully. That is the problem in the locking mechanism. Now immediate my question is, already you are getting locked. Why are you acquiring multiple times? Already you are owner. Yes or no? Why are you acquiring every time, multiple times? What is the reason? Because you are getting lock already first time, you are the owner, you have to complete your work. After that, you have to release. What is the necessity of acquiring multiple times? Just for fun? Sometimes, I'll explain some function, recursive functions, factorial function. Then what will happen? Yeah, am I calling same function again and again or not? But at that time, if I can use lock, what will happen? Suppose I'm using factorial of 5. The factorial function will be called 5 times. Within that function, I'm using L dot acquire. Then thread was blocked. Only one time only you can acquire. So to overcome this problem, they have to give an second one, that is R lock. Instead of lock, you can give just R lock. Now observe carefully. Any number of times you can acquire, no problem. Py, test.py. Executed. R lock means any number of times, not only 2 times. Because of recursive functions, the problem came. That's why they are given this second advanced concept, R locking. Locking is allowed only one time. Locking system don't know who is the owner, but R lock maintain the who is the owner. If you are the owner, I can give any number of times chances. 4 times I'm acquiring the lock. But compulsory those times you have to release. Here only one thread is their main thread. I'm not released, no problem. If any child threads are there, compulsory you have to release those many times. That's why you can go with advanced concept R lock. Problem with simple lock. The standard lock object does not care which thread is currently holding the lock. The standard lock object does not care which thread is currently holding the lock. If the lock is held and any thread attempts to acquire lock, then it will be blocked. Even the same thread is already holding that lock. In the above program, main thread will be blocked because it is trying to acquire the lock second time. సరే ఇక్కడ లాక్ నాట్ ఆర్ లాక్. To overcome this problem, we should go for R lock. Sir, R meant for re-entrant lock. Re-entrant lock. Re-entrant means the thread can acquire the same lock again and again. Then only the thread will be blocked. Available for one thread, but not for other threads. Sir, see example program. Sir, from threading, rlock object I got created. I have to create a factorial of n. L dot acquire is the function. If n equal to 0, the result equal to 1. Else, the result is n star. What is the function? Factorial of n minus 1. Because whenever I'm calling factorial function, if I'm passing 0, the result is 1. I have to return that result. If it is not 0, the result will become, I'm calling every time factorial function will be there. Now I have to create a function results of n. Print the factorial of n is, I want to call the factorial function. Here I am calling that. This function you have to give into the multiple threads. Thread object got created. Target equal to results. Arguments I can pass. I can find out factorial of 5. So here I am creating two threads. Second one factorial of 4. Start T1 dot start T2 dot start. So here T1, T2 both are executing results. First name 5, second name 4. The factorial of first thread T1, factorial function I'm calling, automatically cursor goes to here. It is acquiring the log T1. Once the program execution done, it will release and chance of getting to the T2. Factorial of 5 is 120, factorial 4 is 24. Suppose in this case, if I can use locking mechanism, the thread was blocked as we are not getting any output. Cursor is blinking because once I call the factorial function acquire, again I'm calling factorial function acquire. Once the second time we are acquiring, thread was blocked. That's why R locking mechanism they introduced. That is the R lock, sir. Django 11 o'clock. Online guys, bye everyone. Monday the session is